been windy for the past 4 days or so, and we're gonna get ourselves to shore and do something that we've kind of had to do since we arrived in St. Martin, because we noticed that patches, our poor dinghy, one of the patches isn't really patching. So we're losing air on the tubes pretty much every day. We have to pump it up before we head out. So we're gonna fix it hopefully for once and for all with this stuff that we found at the hardware store.
This guy came over, I was chatting with him, and we were talking about dinghies and flats, and he said he tried this stuff on his dinghy and it seemed to have worked.
And because it's not a marine product, it's just like an automotive product, it wasn't all that expensive. So it's like a $12 try here.
Yeah. I don't think it can really do any harm.
But it's a tube sealant, so you put it inside the tube and roll it around, and then it's supposed to seal whatever micro puncture that we think is releasing or letting out the air in the tube.
Yeah, it's just an old patch that's not sealing. It's our big one, the one we had like a 4 or 5 inch gash in it.
After this incident, we named our dinghy Patches. If you haven't seen this episode, we'll link the video for you to watch after this episode.
And there's no way I'm pulling that whole thing off and redoing it. I just know it's just going to be more of a nightmare. And I've tried to put a patch over the other patch, and that's obviously not working. So we're just going to try this and hopefully it works.
Yeah, hopefully you won't have to pump air in the dinghy every day. All right, let's go. All right, so we just got to the beach here. We just chose this beach because there's nobody else here. It's kind of an industrial area. So we just have to empty everything out from the dinghy. At least it's just the green stuff, and it's not actual hard barnacles. That's when you know you're in trouble.
This just clogs everything up, so that's the bummer with it.
Okay, dinghy's all clean and it's time to try this stuff out.
Give it a shake. So I put some water inside the hull of the dinghy, and that should help me give me an indicator of where this stuff is inside the tube. So I can just kind of move the water inside the hull and to give me an idea of where this is. Because otherwise you don't know where this is going to be. So I put water just enough inside the bottom of the hull, and see how it's sitting here.
Yeah.
So I know when I rotate the hull, I can watch this water and see where it sits.
So scientific.
I thought. Okay. Out of that, and then. Oh, here goes nothing. shove this in. Time out. I'm gonna first try to shove this way in. Okay, in she goes. Make us proud. Make us proud. I guess we'll just add the whole thing.
Yeah, might as well just
And what a weird. This works. I'll be very happy.
Okay, so now we're going to add air to it and roll it around. There's the water. We're just resting it on the side because the problem area is right there, so we want it to make sure it fits that spot. Alright, so the nice thing about this product is that it says it's supposed to seal instantly. And we'll be able to find out right away as soon as it touches the water. You can see if there's any bubbles or anything like that.
Hard to tell, but I don't think I see anything, so that'd be sweet.
Yeah, it might be a little bit hard to tell with the slosh right now of the water. But for sure, we'll find out tomorrow. Now we gotta reassemble the dinghy here, load her back up with all that.
My butt's super dirty. And it's... What?
It's calmed down and we're just about to head out, so let's check on the dinghy. We've waited 2 days now. See if there's still air in the tube. She held air! Normally what would happen in the morning was as soon as I sit and put my weight down on my side here, you would just see a really big crease deflated. But that is firm. She's holding air after 2 days. $12 fix.
Yeah, that's honestly so awesome.
Yeah. Pull me back in.
That's all I got. So happy.
Yeah, that's awesome. We did dinghy out yesterday too, and it's been 2 days, and she's looking great. No more daily pumps. We know it's been project after project, but when we stop at a place where everything's accessible, we've got to soak it all up while we can, and hopefully make the rest of our season have as few of them as possible, especially with where we're headed. It doesn't mean we didn't catch a few breaks with the cruising community here though. We even learned a new sport that we're now obsessed with, pickleball. Anyway, we've got one last exciting and fun project ahead of us to set us up for a real exciting sail to paradise. We'll see you Sunday morning for another new episode.